Passing the drive test is not an automatic thing. Definitely you have to prepare for it. These tips are going to be based on my personal experiences every time I prepare a student for the drive test. It's based on California driving. Preparation will be key in order for you to successfully pass your drive test. So you always have to take that in mind. Number one, practice with someone who knows the dynamics of your drive test. If you talk about someone who knows the dynamics of the drive test, I'm talking about driving schools. Even DMV will require you to go to a driving school in order for you to know the proper rules and regulations, how to apply them, and be safe on the road. Driving schools are all over the place. Therefore, it becomes a choice. You can always look for websites and check out the comments, the remarks, how many stars are given to this specific driving school or to a driving instructor in particular. You can also look for other platforms such as maybe Facebook, YouTube. So shout out to those former students of mine who actually found me on YouTube. So shout out to all of you. Go out your way and then look for one. There will always be a perfect instructor for each and every student driver out there. Take note, parents and relatives will be an effective guides or coaches towards learning how to drive, but to pass the exam, it's quite a bit of a question mark. It's a drive test, it's a different story. Always keep that in mind. Number two, always remind yourself that this drivers already has licenses and most likely will not be following the rules and regulations 100%. Therefore, comparing them to your driving lessons will be totally different. Always rely on your driving lessons. Well, your driving instructors are going to be well trained for such a task. Therefore, you have to trust them. Driving schools will teach you how to perform proper rules and regulations and safety as a whole. The specifics your driving examiners will be trying to look for during a drive test. Without this, then most likely you are bound to fail the exam. Number three, keep in mind you don't have to memorize anything. When I say you don't have to memorize anything, everything is already laid out in front of you. Everything is already posted, like the speed limits, the stop signs, the traffic lights, the lines, the stopping lines, everything. It's just a matter of you following your rules and regulations, identification, and then proper execution. That's it. Presence of mind. Always remember, you only need to identify and then execute properly. Number four, pay attention to details. Your drive test is all about safety. Therefore, you have to show your examiner that you are performing proper rules and regulations. It's not just about traffic checking. It's about really looking. It's all about safety. Your examiner will always be in a lookout for those specific details. Those details will make you safe on the road. Number five, your drive test is never about how good you drive. It's all about how safe you drive. Always remember that. There are going to be a lot of students out there thinking that they're already pretty good in driving, take the test and then get surprised. Why? Because they failed. Practice your rules and regulations. That's what your exam is all about. Never about how good you drive. It's always the safety. Number 6, your drive test is only 10 to 12 minutes. You don't have to be in a hurry. Remember, your examiner doesn't need more than 10 minutes to know that you're not yet ready for the road. Never be in a hurry. Just take your time. Safety first. Number 7. Never ask your examiner anything. Never ask questions when you're already taking the drive test. Your examiner is preoccupied in keeping you both safe. They're always in the lookout for possible accidents. You asking questions is going to be just a nuisance. Never ask questions during a drive test. Just let your examiner direct you. Just let the examiner do their job and just drive. Show your examiner that you are ready for the road, and the examiner will most likely give you the license. That's just about it. Every time you ask a question, you are distracting your examiner. Avoid asking questions. If questions are allowed in any other places, here you don't have to. Your exam is only 10 to 12 minutes, remember. Therefore, you don't have enough time. Just concentrate on your driving, keep it safe, never ask questions. If your examiner is the one who starts asking you questions, then you're supposed to answer. If they start to have conversations with you, then that's fine. You can answer their questions. But for you to start a conversation, for you to ask them questions, refrain from asking them. It becomes a distraction. Just let your examiner do their job. Some of the things that you still have to consider when preparing for your drive test. In your exam, most likely you will have nerves. It's alright. Your examiner exactly knows what's going on. If you're nervous, your examiner is most likely nervous as well. Remember, they don't know you, therefore it's going to be a stressful drive until you show them that you are pretty safe. Until then, your examiner will always be stressed. Student drivers will always be nervous. That's a fact. The examiners knows this as well. The only thing that they're asking for from you is for your skill to still be on top of that nerves. If the nerves is greater than the driving skill, then it only means one thing: you're not yet ready for the road. Your examiner will always have a reason to fail you. Finally, your drive test is all about safety. Therefore, show them safety. Don't show them how good you drive. Never do that. You show them how safe you drive. And how are you going to be a safe driver? Eventually end up going back to everything that you've learned in driving schools. That's our 7 tips plus 2 in order for you to successfully prepare and pass your drive test. Again, your drive test is not about how good you drive. It's all about how safe you drive. So practice. Practice makes perfect. Prepare properly. Practice, practice, practice. This is TYUKiTV. Until then, bye for now.